I would love for my wife to be at home all day and she just does what I say.
Are you married?
I love that.
Oh.
If I had the preference, I would prefer to have full control over my wife. Or
Full control over my wife?
What
is it, slavery?
If I had the preference, I would like to have full control. Just me as a person, I like having full control of all of my situations.
100%.
So if it was my preference, I would prefer to control her entirely, but I know it's not realistic.
That's the craziest video I've seen in a while. Do you notice how these black men with podcasts start to sound more and more like slave owners without the stock to do so, right? And that's what's so compelling to me. This obsession with full control over things only comes from people who feel so powerless and out of control of their situation. Like, it's very weird to me the way that the subordination of black men can sometimes turn them into these monsters of, I want to completely control a human being as if I own them, even though...
Forget what this bimbo said about what she's saying in this video. What he said in the video was, I am the dominant alpha male in the video and at my home. There is no rebuttal. There's no back talk. There's no, because black women are so used to being the alpha, whatever that means, in the situation where they get to back talk their man. They get to over talk a man. They get to be louder than a man and loud and strong and wrong. They get to feel like they need to lead when they don't. They get to feel like they're going to build a community and they're not. They get to feel like they're going to run the corporations and they're not. They need to feel like they're higher than what they are and they're not. Statistically, there's so much data on how black women are not. They're just not doing a lot of leading. They're put in leadership positions, but not really leading, if that makes sense. So what he said was, I am the dominant alpha male. I will not take no masculine women. My children will be under my control. My wife will do as I tell her to do, and she will not do otherwise. Meaning, as I'm running the ship, you are not going to sabotage, poke holes in the boat because you feel like it. And I will know full control of what's going on. Control doesn't mean, you know, it's crazy. In business, there's a term that says you need to have control, not ownership. And that's exactly what he's saying. I want full control. I don't need ownership. I don't own you. I control it. And women, because especially black women are not used to men who control situations. Especially black men. If you didn't grow up with a father, you most likely did not see a man who controlled a situation. You saw your mom always controlling the situation. So when he says, I want control, he didn't say ownership. He said control. Most feminine, healthy-minded women want men who take control over everything, so it makes their life easier. If you give a woman too much control, she'll start to lose her mind. It'll be like, yo, I don't want all that. Women like to own, not control. They like to say, oh, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. And men like to control and dominate. So that's what he said.